What's up, traders? Going 2 for 3 today. Ended up actually being red. Let's get to it. All right, traders. So real quick before we get to the live trades, don't forget about the Friday night live stream tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. Be there. It's going to be a good one. We're going to go ahead and actually dive into changing this montage and absolutely correcting it because I keep not doing it, and it's time to do it, and we're going to get it all fixed up. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that support. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. And here's the live trades. Watch an LI here. See what it does through 21. Go ahead and start LI. Basically risking off this 2140 area. See what it does. Of course, the jiggle lied to us yet again. We'll look to get an ad here if it wants to continue up towards that 2140 area. I'm going to get an ad here on LI. We're just risking high of day at this point. Pretty good area there at the 2120 area. So if it wants to get back up to high of day, we're just getting stop out for a smaller loss here. Be looking for the moves our price target up as well, which is nice. See MGI up there right on the scanner. Let's see if we can get a move up through 570 here. Nice. Not quite. Starting to jiggle here. Yep, we're going to get started here. 566 is what we got. Put our order out there for take profit. Of course, and we're getting good at that. The jiggles are faking us out today. See if we can get this break through 21 on LI. There we go. Our order sitting at 86. Watching MGI coming down here. We need a pretty good flush through 50 for us to get our order. I was actually thinking about taking half here before 50. I want to see if it'll actually go through. Does not look like it wants to. I'm not really feeling that great about this. This is on earnings. Entry wasn't that great. We're actually at about 50% of the move right now. So it's like I can't really ask for too much more. But I am willing to risk high of day here looking for a little bit more. There it goes back up. So LI missed our take profit there by like 6 cents. It's very unfortunate. Got to stop sitting here at high of day. Might actually try to cancel this real quick and add some more. I think that's what I'm going to do if it slows down. I mean, it looks like it wants to go high of day for sure, but if we can get some shares pretty close to our stop, it's not going to hurt if it does come back down. I'm going to go ahead and cancel. Go ahead and short it there. I was making sure that the spread wasn't too bad because this one's been a little spready. That was why we couldn't really cover anyone. It was down near our take profit order. So we'll put that back out there because, oh, and there we go. We got stopped out. But we couldn't take that off because it was, what am I trying to say? It was the spread. It was, the ask was too high. So if we would have ended up taking some off like 50%, it would have actually been pretty close to where our average was because the spread was still through 21, even though the bid was down near our take profit. So a little frustrating there. All right, so this is a stop at high of day if it gets there. So just be a little paper cut. It's struggling here though. I'm going to cancel. We're going to add to this. I'm just going to keep the stop there. It looks like it wants to go through. Maybe not. I'm going to go ahead and do it. We're so close, we might as well. It's only a few cents more if we're right. Yep, see there was the jiggle. It felt like it was jiggling up there. And take this off. Put in our... I keep forgetting that on this chart, I didn't change that button yet. It's still set to $10. And I was even going to scale out. I just wanted to see where the price was so that I could put the shares there. No, look at it. Look at it. Oh, man, guys. Gonna start LI again here, just risking high of day. If it wanted to break through that high from yesterday like it is now, got a good feeling that's going to be a little bit of a fake out. We're going to come back down into this range. See if we can get down there to that 2116. We'll go ahead and take 75% if we can get there. Let's clear this, put it back in. 2116. So this is exactly what I was trying to do on MGI, but I messed up with that. We're going to change that today, 100%. So we're looking to take 75% off here at 2116, and then we'll see if we can't get the rest to work for us. Just need one more little push down here. There it is. Nice. Okay, so we got our 75% out there, and now we'll just keep the stop at high of day for the rest of these and see if this can't actually work down, maybe even closer to $20. So not looking good here on LI. Reclaim that 2150 area. Looks like it's definitely going to at least test high of day here. Got a feeling this is going to be one of them fake out breakouts too, but this is where you just can't risk it, right? Because this thing could easily squeeze up to 22 and through, and yeah, there it is. All right, so we got stopped out. Is what it is. Just going to move on. That was kind of frustrating. I was really looking for that one to kind of fade the rest of the day. All right, traders, that was my 3 trades. We took 2 here on LI and 1 on MGI, and boy, was I right about that LI trade. This thing went high of day, stopped us out. It did go, what, a little bit higher? What was our stop? 69, and the high was 72, and then look at this thing. I had a feeling that's what it was trying to do. It was like, hey, let's go grab that liquidity one last time, and, you know, it did try one more time, but didn't quite get there. And, yeah, very, very frustrating. Because we were looking for this move for our remaining shares and just didn't get it. But the first trade itself, I was actually really happy with this trade. We missed our take profit by, what was it? We had it sitting at 88 or 86. I think it was 86. So we needed that one more little push. We got down to 91. But the whole time this was at 91, the ask was up there right at 21. So it was hard to really cover, especially because our average was right there. So if we, you know, people are going to ask, well, why didn't you scale out on this candle kind of thing, take some profits? Well, you know, if I could have brought my order up and got hit on the bid, then yeah, that was possible. But when you have a spread, you got to deal with those. And if the spread, you know, the ask is up there at 21, I mean, you can't. If your average is at 21, which it was, I think it was 21.03, then you can't just hit that, because then you're basically taking those shares off at break even, and what was the point kind of thing, right? So we were really looking for our order to get filled down there if it flushed through 90, and it just didn't want to do it. So it came back up, and again, we at this point after this ad, we were risking off high of day. So once we got really close to that again, we decided to add a couple more shares in case it wanted to double top. And it would have been a lot easier to make even more money if we were correct. But unfortunately, we were not, and we ended up taking a small loss there. I think it was like $16 out of the, you know, our max loss is at 40. So pretty small loss for what could have been a pretty nice gain. It took off, as you can see, so it was a good cut at high of day. And then we realized that it kind of felt the top. It failed that 2150 area. I was really looking for this to go higher, but it tried again on this candle after it got bought up on this candle, and it just said no. So we jumped back in looking for this key area, which was high of day from yesterday, to fail, and it did. We put a take profit order out there looking for this previous area of support to try to be held again. VWAP was right there as well, and we got filled for 75% of our shares, and we really wanted to play the fade for the rest of the day. So we even gave it all the way to high of day, just hoping that it would, you know, kind of chop around if it wanted to bounce up around this 2150 area. It did get up there, and it did reject once, but then it went up again and got through and pretty much squeezed up through high of day, stopping us out, taking our shares, and then continuing to do what we wanted it to do the rest of the day. So a bit frustrating altogether on LI. You know, could have been a really good first trade. We had it set for 15, which is half our quota for the day. If it would have hit that 86 area, it did not. And then on the second trade here, getting stopped out when we could have still been holding some all the way down here is just just a frustrating trade there on LI. But over to MGI, this one was actually a pretty nice trade. As you can see, it was pretty extended. If we zoom in on this one, if we did try to scale out of this one at all, we definitely would have gotten stopped out at high of day again, but probably would have used break even on this one after this move down. But we messed up on this one too, because we hit this cover 15 button right here, cover 100% at 15. And the only reason we were doing that, I've been using this button on my main montage, which I have it set already, so that I can see where that price is, where we would get paid $15 if we exited 100% of our position. So I will then take, 75, 80% of my shares and put them at that price, knowing that we're getting what I'm looking for as far as the price target, and then I can have some shares left over if it wants to continue. But if not, then it's not going to take that much away from me, and I'm still going to have a nice green trade if it goes back to our break even. So that's kind of the idea behind what I was trying to do. But as it was making this drop, it dropped far enough to where when I hit the button, I still have this set to $10 because all I did on the rest of the montages was copy this over. So I never actually went and changed all these to 15. It's so easy to do, and I just haven't done it because I'm just lazy. And one time I did do it, and I forgot to save it, and that's just a whole different story why I didn't go back and redo it. I was just tired that night. I was doing it really late. I digress. The thing is, it was still a good trade, right? We had a nice entry here. We were looking for it to pull back to here, didn't quite get there, jumped back up, and we ended up getting an add, still risking off that high of day. We felt a jiggle there at high of day. We ended up adding to our position, and it came down nicely. The only unfortunate thing is we were looking to scale out of this. Probably would have stopped out as it broke right here, because that looks like a pretty obvious little horseshoe bounce incoming. And so probably would have ended up with somewhat around the same amount, but not really, because we would have had more on our initial shares because they would have been taken at a lower price. But hey, it is what it is, and we're just going to move on. We ended up about break even, so it was actually a lot of fun trading these two stocks today. I'm not sure why. It just felt like I was in the zone a little bit, which kind of felt nice, even though everything didn't work out to plan. It still felt like a good productive day. It feels like I'm just taking that step closer every single day. I was relating, I actually said this in the Discord today, I was relating it to my poker career back when I played poker, for 15 plus years. When I first started playing poker, I sucked. I played cards my whole life, but to actually sit down and play poker for real money, it's a whole different ball game. And each time you do it, you learn something new. And every time you play a new hand, the same hands over and over again, it's a new hand, but you could be dealt the same cards, but it's going to play differently every single time. And every situation is what I'm getting at. Every situation that you're going to play throughout your career as a trader I was relating it to my poker career. And it's like every day I was getting better and better. And for like the first 2-3 years, I was horrible. Like I was the fish at the table. But over time, like 4th year, 5th year, 6th year, you start to become like the mid-tier range guy. And then towards the end of my career, before we had Black Friday or Black Monday and all that good stuff, wiping out online poker, I felt like I was on top of my game. And, that's kind of where I feel like I'm going with trading. Like I still feel like I suck. I do. But I am starting to see that improvement. I'm seeing it every single day. And like today, for some reason, was like the first day in a long time, even though it was a break-even day, I felt in the zone. Like today was that kind of it was just that gut feeling that you get, like, hey, I felt like I was doing something correctly today. Like that's just, I don't. It's hard to explain. As you can tell, I'm struggling trying to explain it, but that's what I got for you today. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to show up tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. It's going to be a good stream. We're just going to have a lot of fun. We're going to drink some beers. We're going to change this montage. We're going to go over the month of October. We're going to talk about Halloween, all that good stuff, right? So I will see you tonight. If I don't, have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys Monday. Peace.